We are back, and we are trying out new things as always. We are introducing into our show the routines of MyQuest. We are working on these every day, but every day is also a live, chaotic, crazy thing. It could go anywhere. And so we're going to begin today with the intro. Ooh, I like this. You ready? Ooh, I don't think that's a good setting. Let's try a different light setting. Right? Nice. Okay, we're gonna try that. Maybe lights off? I don't know. Let's try lights off. Ooh, that's cool. Let's go. Into the eye of the beholder, Mordekin's eye sets its gaze. Here, at the heart of the matter, where the wills and the fates make their stage. At the end of a very long journey, or the beginning of an infinite maze, the path of the skull awaits you. To see what games you will play. That's it in progress. We're working on it. Oh, the lights respond to my voice. Oh, awesome. MyQuest is a game that I made. It's a game that we're playing today, and if you're here, you're probably very early, in a manner of speaking. It means that you know when to show up. You're not here live, obviously. You're watching this post-production. But this is kind of so we can keep track of the development of this game. And you can see me create my game live. We already have 2 people coming up today. Here, you know what? I want to do the intro one more time. We'll see how it goes. It's a work in progress. Into the eye of the beholder, Mordekin's eye sets its gaze. Here at the heart of the matter, where the wills and the fates make their stage. At the end of a very long journey, or the beginning of an infinite maze, the path of the skull awaits you to see what games you will play. It's a work in progress, but if you have been here before, you know where we're going. Into the portable office. Lights on, my friends. We are going not just here, but outside. And we are going to be doing MyQuest, a game that I play every day. I am here to create a live-action role-playing game that solves real-world problems. And you know what I need for that? I need my deck of cards, which I left. So I will be right back. Hold on. Hold on. I forgot my deck of cards. I got it. I'm coming back. Here we are, my friends. MyQuest. It's a game that I play every day. So let's go outside and let's have some fun. Recently, Troy defeated 4 dogs at the dog park. That's what happened yesterday. I don't know what's going to happen today. Whatever it is, it's going to be crazy. I think next time I'm going to put my portable office outside because this is really tricky to do. I don't know what I'm doing. It's new, so we'll see. Here, I'll do this. How about that? So, we are going out to our first destination where I practice my first routine. And I can tell you what, I've already messed it up. But that's okay. I'm going to be doing this tomorrow and the next day. I forgot to make my tea, everybody. So I don't know how I'm going to fulfill one of my quest cards. One of my quest cards is to pause and be grateful for a meal. But you know what? I can do that. I just won't have my meal yet. I'll just practice the gratitude. We are being set down now on the table that goes to various questing events. I don't just quest here. I also quest at other locations, like the New Mexico Renaissance Fair, Celtic festivals, and things of that nature. We'll see how it goes. But let's open up the deck of cards and see what's next. As a reminder, I'm here to create a live-action role-playing game that solves real-world problems. This is my quest, and I am inviting you to join me. Planning on sharing the RPG at any point? The role-playing game is what I'm doing right now. I am Questmaster Mordekin at your service, and I am here for the giving of quests and the playing of games. I have a deck of cards from which you can get quest prompts. You then go out in your life, complete the tasks, and return to me another day. The more you quest with Mordekin's Eye, the more you can join our game. You can join our game on the tabletop that is in front of me here. I play role-playing games, and you can get a little character to put on the table. Your live-action decisions impact the game. So also, if you find me in the Land of Enchantment, you can play our games at, say, Amtgard, which is a local park. You can also play at various Renaissance festivals where I attend. And my quest givers from the Quest Givers Guild join us. So you are welcome to do so. Speaking of which, one of our seasoned questers has joined us today, James Myers. Thank you for coming. James, I forgot my tea today, but I'm still going to practice my gratitude for when I do have it. Because you know what? Not having it sometimes makes you even more thankful for when you do have it. So, if you are familiar with our routine, please spend time being grateful for the foods that we have, the things we have to nourish our body. It is always good to foster gratitude. Now, that is not all we're here to do. For I am also here to arrange a place in my office. And so one of the things we'll do, maybe every day, we'll see, is review the prior day. For those of you who were here, Troy defeated 4 dogs at the dog park today. Or yesterday, I'm sorry. If you want to watch that live, you can go back and do so. We didn't really have a lot of rules to this tabletop we were doing. But that's okay, that'll develop in time. Perhaps you will help me create the dog park game rules. Fights at the dog park is, I think, what we'll call it. I completed the last 3 cards, and we have a save point today. Bishop Malachi has also joined us. Welcome, Bishop. It's good to have you. As a reminder, everybody, when we start our games every day, if we can get up to 20 likes before we go to the chrysalis, I will do a backflip. Speaking of which, I did not get my chrysalis ready today, so we'll see what state it's in before I get there. Again, the purpose of this game is to build a routine, is to do things over and over. As I do this routine more and more, you will see it develop, and you will see how my quest works. I will show you. Mundane Mordekin. Mundane. My friend, perhaps at Pegasus Valley you will learn that this is not a mundane outfit, but perhaps the beginnings of a new character who will be joining us in our battle games at the dog park in real life. So, we'll see how it goes. Characters are developing, my friend. We have done the first parts of our routine, and now we are here just to finish the last card, which is quest giving. So, we need a card of the day, hopefully before the next few minutes. If I get 20 likes, I'll do a backflip. Otherwise, who is our first volunteer that will take a card? What hero will come to the table today and ask for the card of the day? Special renown. Draw a card for me, question mark? Bishop Malachi, always. Anytime you want a card, I give you one. James, you as well. Thank you, both. I think 2 cards today. We have 2 cards. Let's see what they are. We have pick 1 compulsive behavior today. This is the Jack of Diamonds, my friend. And when we're dealing with diamonds, we are dealing with resources. Your compulsions, your habits are what take up your resources. It's time to be conscious of our actions today. Pick one compulsive behavior. I suggest something to do with scrolling, something to do with your food or diet, something to do with how you, any habitual actions. Let's abstain from doing that today to the best of our ability. And if you have a seed, which I don't think any of you have one yet, you are to evaluate your seed. I will be doing that myself today. Listen to, read, or watch something inspirational. If you want to watch today's show, I think it's pretty inspirational myself, but we'll see. So these are your two cards today. To watch something inspirational, it is a club, so perhaps something that is tied to our well-being. Remember that every thought we think creates our future. This was said by Louis Hay, apparently. I don't know who that is, but I am the one who put it on the card. I thought it was a good quote, so you're invited to do that with me. And the Jack of Diamonds. The secret of change is to focus all your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new. So, we are here to abstain from certain behaviors, but it's by focusing our attention on doing something new that we will progress. These are the two quotes of the day. But we still don't have a card of the day, because the card of the day has to be drawn by somebody new. So we have spot for one new quester, someone who is new to this channel. You could be the first to join us. You could initiate yourself into the quest by taking a quest today from my deck of cards. Just speak up and tell me that that's what you want to do. If you're here, surely you're curious about what this is all about. What is this live action role-playing game? Solving real-world problems, is that possible? Well, we will find out, because it's a game that we will play every day. We have, my friends, someone who has volunteered and stepped up to the table. Thank you for joining us. Who is this? Serbinder Binteen. I probably butchered that. I'm okay with that, though, because I have no idea what that means. But I am very grateful for you, Serbinder Binteen. If that's not how you say it, feel free to correct me somehow. If you're creative, your card is the Two of Diamonds. Spend time silently observing the natural world. I think we know what the Queen of Clubs might be inspiring us to observe. Nature, my friends. Keep your mind focused on your five senses. Today is a monk day, and Bishop Malachi, this is part of my developing outfit for potentially being a monk at the dog park. At Pegasus Valley Dog Park, that is, where we battle every day. We'll see. Spend time silently observing the natural world and keep your mind focused on your five senses. Your touch, your smell. Do this today and see what happens. See what happens when maybe you take your eyes off the screen. You remove the black mirror from in front of you. And you make contact with nature. Put your feet in the soil. Breathe the air. And realize that you are alive, my friends. You are here to live. You are here to do something, to play a role in the game of life. Now, some of you have decided to play a role in the quest. Bishop Malachi, you come to my events, you give out blessings, you raise the vibrations, you might say, of the world. James, you have come here, you have opened new portals, you have assisted me with the quest. I appreciate that in each of you. And anyone else who comes to play a role, you are welcome. Serbinder Binteen, I'm sorry, has come and taken our card of the day. So honors to you. Thank you for stepping up and taking a quest. Are we ready for 6 more weeks of winter? Is that it? It's only 6? I feel like it should be 8. It's really only 6? I guess that means we're over halfway through, right? Interesting. 6 more weeks of winter, my friends. Winter is not coming. Winter is here. And in the winter, we develop our minds, our skills. Sometimes we go inside. And speaking of which, it is now time to go inside the chrysalis. I have completed my first 3 tasks. I have practiced my quest giving for the day. Not that I'm not always practicing it, but I am focusing it on the cards. And our card of the day is chosen. How will this guide us? For observing nature, the best pace is a snail's pace. This is a quote from Edwin Teale, apparently. I don't know if he said that, but I did put it on the card. What would it look like for us to slow down today and attend to our priorities? What are our priorities here on the quest? What are we here to do? That's why it is important to have a main quest statement. My friends, that's not right. Where did it go? Welcome. Perhaps I'm going too fast and I should slow down. I am looking for my main quest statement card. It's in my hand. A snail's pace. And we are here to create a live action role-playing game that solves real-world problems. What are the real-world problems we're solving today? We are focusing our attention on something productive, constructive. We're having fun. We're playing it. And yes, I think it's a fascinating game. Thank you. I appreciate that. And next, we are on to our next routine. It is the 6 card, meaning this is where I invite you to create the game with me in the chrysalis. Are you all ready to go? Because it's about time to blast off to the next destination. I'm simply looking for my pin. Let's transition. My friends, this is where our battle games happen, and I am putting our 3 cards of the day here so that you can ask about them and see them later if anybody wants to. So there we are. If anybody from the guild wants to come on, so Malachi, you are here. If you ever want to introduce yourself, you can come on screen. Otherwise, we got to put the barrier back, make sure things don't get too crazy or out of hand. And I am missing my clip, but I think I left it inside, and that is okay. Instead, I am just going to put these cards here and hope they don't get too crazy. Who's ready to go to the chrysalis? We didn't get 7. We only got 7 likes. Maybe we should do it to 10. Next time, if we get 10, I'll do a backflip. Since we didn't do that, we're headed to the chrysalis, everybody. Let's go. And don't forget, these are our quest cards for the day. We're here to watch something inspirational, spend time silently observing the natural world, and abstain from doing some of those compulsions. One compulsion I suggest is stop swiping to the next live. Stay on this one. How about that one? Huh? I have no selfish motives in saying that whatsoever. Okay, off to the chrysalis, my friends. Now, this would be a great time to show you on my whiteboard the website that I have established, but I didn't write it down. Maybe next time. It's mordekinseye.com. And it's also a great place where I could write down my email, but I didn't do that either. That is mordekinseye@gmail.com. You can contact me. You can do side quests for home. And I remembered. What about my internet? I need to make sure I'm not on Wi-Fi. This is where it breaks up. Turning off the work in progress. Okay, going back. To the chrysalis. I probably spelled that wrong. You know what? I don't even know how to spell the chrysalis, and I named it. I don't really care too much about spelling. I like to be creative with spelling and expressive because I'm a terrible speller. I think I'm a great speller, actually, but everybody else says I spell things wrong. Okay, here we are. The chrysalis, and the gates are locked. So I'm going to have to unlock that because guess what? I didn't unlock it before this. I forgot. But as I do this routine, it'll go smoother. So we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to set you down. Give me one moment. And I look forward to seeing how these change. Now I have a question. I don't know if you can hear me through my headphones. This is kind of my replacement mic until I find my others. James, can you let me know? Can you hear me right now? Like, loud and clear? Because these headphones are supposed to serve as a... If you can't hear me, then let me know. Whoever wants to let me know, let me know. I appreciate it. Extra quest points for today. Let's see what our answer is. Let me in. It's working. Great. How's the sound quality on these headphones? Is it better than when I don't have them? Oh, I have to set you down over here. Routine, my friends. Doing the same thing over and over helps you get better at it. We have arrived at the chrysalis. And behold, we are here with Mordenkainen's Eye. Sounds good. Thank you for letting me know. You are continuing to contribute to our channel, Ser Binder Bintine. Let me know if I'm saying that right. Now, it is time for us to pause and be grateful for each and every one of you. Thank you, James. Thank you, Malachi. Thank you, Sarah Bintine. And thank you for all you mystery viewers, who might you be, that haven't yet responded. The next part of our routine, we have been grateful for our food and the things we have, is to, where did it go? Organize a space where we are going to practice a specific skill. I think it is time to continue our character creation, which happens on the table behind me. So we're going to go back there next. Hello, wisdom is mine. I don't know what you're apologizing for. You don't have to speak up. Sometimes being mysterious is fun, if that's what you're talking about. Remember, the card of the day is about spending time silently observing the natural world, keeping our mind focused on our 5 senses, and going at a slow pace. So if you're not ready to get involved with this channel, that's okay. You can watch. You can observe. News in the Quest Givers Guild that I will report to you is that the Order of the Eye is beginning to form. If you want to join the Order of the Eye, all you have to do is observe and post the sacred symbol in the chat. James, if you could show everybody the sacred symbol, then you have been introduced to the Order of the Eye, as far as Mordenkainen's Eye is concerned. At our events, the Order of the Eye will be doing live streams. We'll be taking pictures and showing you all the events that are happening in the city of Albuquerque, in our quest destination dungeon in Old Town, and in the events we go to, like the Renaissance Celtic Festival, which is coming up here soon. It's going to be exciting. That being said, I think it's time for some character creation. What do you guys say? We have, let's see who we have here. Let me put my routine cards down. We have Timmy the Time Master. If you were here at the beginning, Timmy the Time Master died. He lost a battle game. He lost, in fact, to the Defender. And the Defender has since gotten loot. He has a cap now. He's even stronger. It's a terrible thing. So, if we want to, we do have a bishop here, a healer, who maybe could bring him back. That's one character path. We also have Troy. Where did Troy go? Here he is. Troy now has a character base, but I don't think Troy is here, so we'll wait for him. The other alternative is we could start creating a brand new character today. So, if anybody had dreams, this is where dreams are born. We have a dream catcher right here. So what do you say we transition to this side and we begin our character creation mode? I will take you out of here, show you once again the city of Albuquerque, Old Town. Behind here is another map that I will show you at time when we do field trips. It's going to be great. This is really starting to develop and form. What we do is we do battle games here. I have an army of minions who are looking to make it to the city of Albuquerque. A whole story is developing, but now we are going to focus on creating that world together. This is the My Quest sheet. This is where I track my power levels. I have already completed 5 tasks today. I'm working on my 6th right now, character creation. So, 3, 4, 5. Doot, doot. And I am infecting this page with my progress. It is fun. I actually really enjoy it. I love filling out bubbles, especially when it means I did something good. It's like patting myself on the back. Okay. Character creation mode, everybody. But I forgot my character cards. Oh no, they're all the way inside. What are we gonna do? How about we start by taking down any dreams? Any dreams last night, people? Or does anybody have a dream? Meaning, does anybody have a goal? Something that they want to see happen in the world? My dreams, for the most part, vanish. I don't really remember them anymore. I don't dream a whole lot, and if I do, I forget them. I have spent more of my time now in creating my dream. I have a vision, I have a dream, you might say, that we can solve many of the world's problems, if not all, through the playing of games. I'll tell you a little bit about that vision. Here is a card from a tarot deck, the nameless one. It's one that I draw from here and there. It's fun. And it shows the 2 of Cups, 2 snakes, red and blue. If you've ever played a video game, red versus blue is a common theme. 2 opponents constantly going against each other. The cool thing about games is that games teach us that conflict can be fun and playful. And if we do it right, our conflict can be constructive. One way that you can see this is at the park, when we do Amtgard every Saturday, or at our festivals. And it can be fun to challenge each other if we have the right mindset and spirit. So 2 opposing forces working together is the secret of the quest, and something that I care about. That's crazy as fuck. You're not solving any shit with games. Well, I beg to differ, my friend. You are watching living proof of this game solving my problems. You see, it was about 2 years ago that I started to go mad. I started to lose any grounding in this reality. And so I built a card game, one that I could play every day that would build structure. This chrysalis, you see, is part of that. At one point, this was rat infested, and it was a total mess. It may be a mess to you, but to me, it has continuously grown in organization and progress. So, I might be crazy. You might be right. But I would rather be crazy in doing something that matters to me and that I believe in. That being said, what did Bishop Malachi say? I dreamed I was chasing a storm across the West Texas country with my dad. It was a nice dream that made me tear up when I woke. A storm chaser. Well, Timmy the Time Master is here. I wonder if he's related to storms. I don't know. Another kind of storm chaser is Mike the Machinist. That's interesting. We should write that down. I will write that down in my book of dreams. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, I turned off the video. Imagine if we leveled up in life like we do in games. That's the point. Yes, you see. Making progress based off of our own goals. So basically what we do, this is how the game works, okay? I'm going to do my best. I don't know if we're actually going to create any characters today. My goal is that ultimately you all create your own characters as I have created mine. What we do is we draw cards every day. We do tasks like going to new and intriguing places. It's fun. It's a game. It gets us to be a little bit more constructive. As you draw 3 cards a day, and you play every day, you level up. You earn power levels. That's what this form is for. You track your progress on this form, and you see progress, but that's not going to get you very far. So the next part of it is our bond card. Our bond card in this game, if I can find it, it's around here. The bond card is the card that has us building a routine. Every time you complete 9 tasks, you start building a routine. You take 3 cards that resonate with you and you bind them to a routine. This deals with the seed. This is a seed, and as you keep this routine up, you get better at it. But this seed doesn't just stop there. It has to have more than just building a routine. It has to be going somewhere constructive towards a main quest. As you all know, creating a live-action role-playing game that solves real problems is my main quest. And the ways that I do that is through pursuing the path of the tree. This is the last sigil of my 3. Today we're doing character creation. We do field trips where we invade the city with the realm of the magical and the dream world. And we go to Nexus events, all of which have their own ways of solving real-world problems. At Nexus events, we are there to build face-to-face connection, human relationships, lift spirits, and to make connections, have strangers become parties, and forming guilds that we can go back into the city and continue the play. Our field trips are where we go into the city. And when we go into cities, we go with a purpose: to enliven, to raise spirits, to bring attention to our local businesses, and to the people who we know face to face. It's a work in progress, and I could use your help in creating this game. So, we are creating, I think next is an armada. We have created a character or 2. Oh, I found Timmy the Time Master, by the way. He's here. For some reason, I feel like Timmy is here to be created. But he needs a passion and a mission. So what passion and mission might Timmy have that relates to some of the things we've talked about? We've talked about chasing storms. We've talked about dreams. We teared up a little. We've talked about pursuing crazy, impossible visions. Well, I'll tell you, friends, I don't really care if this vision comes to its fullest fruition. What I care about is what we're doing today. Are we pursuing that today? Are we living today? Well, I know that I have been living. I know that I have been solving the problems that I want to solve, and I appreciate your time in being here. Wisdom is mine. I'm sorry I missed this. My vision is to live forever and leave Earth like hell after passing my wrath on it. Basically, eternal life with a dramatic exit. Oh my gosh, wisdom is mine. That's a pretty intense vision. That is, we're going to see how that goes. Good luck with that. I don't know. One place that you can fulfill that vision is in a role-playing game. One where we're having fun and we're playing games on a tabletop. You can create your character here and have fun battle games. So if you want to do Hell on Earth, well, this battle game board is on Earth. Your little character can raise hell and then leave. That'd be fine. So this is a place where you can do it. Once battle games, though, become constructive, once you've created a system that is constructive, your character and your missions can be born in the real world. I have 9 local businesses that I work with in Old Town, and I also go to fairs and events around New Mexico. So, fun and games. Sorry, don't know your preferred pronouns, so I didn't want to call you master or miss. Every game needs villains. Yes, every game needs villains. So, in fact, that's a good point, Wisdom is mine. And it brings us to our card, right? Did I not say that part of this red versus blue, this conflict, is that we have conflict with a purpose. And so we're going to have to create our own villains, is what I'm saying. And villain in the live action game is called the, villain, you say? Yes, Malachi the Fallen, I know that you have a villain of your own you're creating. If there is no clear villain, the people will make one. Yes, and so why not, Dag Silgad? I remember you. You're back. Why not create our own? Perhaps it's time to create a villain. Wisdom is Mine is here to create a villain today. Interesting. Well, you're still kind of new. I don't know you that well, Wisdom is Mine, so I got to get to know you before we fully establish the character. But if I had... I know what we're going to do. We're going to take notes. This is my notebook. In my notebook, my daughter... This is the one that my daughter gave to me. So let us write down some notes, because right now we're creating the dream world. Maybe a character won't be created, but we need a context for them to live in. It's good to have you back, Dag Zilgad. So, in a world of storms, wisdom says, if there is no clear villain, the people will make one. So why not make our own? Now, there's a very special villain that is already a part of the quest. Do we personify that? Well, that's a good question. We can. If we do it consciously, we can do it constructively. What that means is if there is a part of us so this is how I do it. When I am on the battlefield of Pegasus Valley, I become a villain. I'm here to defeat everyone. I'm here to leave my wrath on the playing field. And that's why I love war games. I love battle games, because there is a part of us that wants to fight. There is a part of us that wants to destroy. So why not destroy constructively? I don't know, that's what I say. In our game, the egregore is the villain. And oftentimes is represented, at least in this game right now, by the green energy. Something we might call the natural world, nature itself. When we first were humans coming out of the caves, coming out of the wild, our monsters were the tigers and bears, but now they're our pets. Now we put them in boxes and zoos. Our villains at that time are now things that we have mastery over. And now, some might say we have become the villain. Regardless, what we must do is recognize that in life there is the energy of villainy. There is the role of such. So in this game of ours, we must create ours. Now, what I have already done is come across a concept called the egregore. An egregore is basically a villain that only lives in the mind. It doesn't have a body. And so we can give our villains little body. Let's make our villains tiny. I wonder if Timmy the Time Master is a villain. That would be kind of fun. Maybe he's a part of the egregore. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But these are just things to think about. Concepts to consider. When you come to the live action events at our festivals, you can personify a villain. That's fine. We'll do it constructively, though. We'll do it consciously. No, not Timmy. Well, Bishop, I think in order to reach Timmy, you must create Bishop Malachi as a game piece here. I need a bishop from a chess piece or something to represent you. And you can come here and perhaps you will have a quest encounter with Timmy the Time Master. We'll see. But friends, it's been over 15 minutes. We are here to create characters, but I think I need to change that a little bit. I think instead of just characters, we're really here to create the dream world. Oh, and I actually wrote that on my card. So there you go. Creating the dream world. Well, my friends, thank you for coming. I have completed the next section of my tasks, and we are to move on to the next, but it's already 40 minutes in, and I think I'm done for today. I have, let's see, done this. Now, for any of you who want to play along with me and track your power levels, if you do, you can fill out your own sheet. I'd love to see pictures of it. I'd love to see what you're doing and how you're using the game that we're playing here, or if you ever get a deck of cards yourself, what you do with it. I am building these routines myself, and you will see these routines develop over time. I'll get better at them. I'll respond to any feedback, and those of you who have the most renown, I will consider the most. Because you've seen me, you've quested with me, so you will have my ear. Bishop Malachi, if you would you like to give us a blessing, and would you like to try something today to help me fulfill my next task? Would you like to come to the guild chat and bless us? Is that something that you're interested in doing? Because I'm getting ready to open up the guild chat. You don't have to go on video, just your voice will do, as I would love to have you. Very good. We are going to get blessed by the bishop, so we are joining voice today. I'm going to turn on my camera because it's kind of fun to see a camera looking at a camera. Oh, got to turn that around. Ah, the bishop is here. And I'm not sure how to turn my camera around. One moment, Bishop. I got to fix this.
Okay.
In the future, my hope is that those of you who quest with me in various ways will have opportunities to come and talk with us here in my portable office. There you are. This is kind of fun. So, Bishop, will you please give us a blessing? I hope everybody can hear. Oh, we might have.
Good. Am I coming across good?
Oh, there we go. It's good to see you, Bishop.
Alrighty. Quick blessing, okay? May everybody who is hearing me and seeing me today have a wonderful day, and bless you all, in all your journeys and adventures, and may you find everything you're looking for in your questing.
Yes. And you know what? We didn't do any battles today, but that's okay. I'll have to, if you guys have any ideas for battles in the future, maybe it's time to work on our villains a little bit and discover what their motives are. I want to show you that we have corners of the ring now. So we have the quartermaster over here, and he's fighting Top Hat. We also have a neutral party over here. I think this will represent the guild because the guild chat goes there. So any quest givers who come in might come in over here in the battle ring. And then we have this space. I don't know what this is for. Maybe this is for newcomers. I have no idea. But this battle game is developing. Right now we call it the battle game. And I think the dog park is our only location. So we'll see how it goes. Thank you for your blessing, Bishop. Thank you, everyone. Everybody have a good day.
Have a wonderful day.
To war! Yes. Let's have fun. Boop.